Seekers. I am Tessa-Marie, and today on Finances in Turbulent Times, we're diving into a topic that affects every one of us. Yes, it does. Being aware of our spending, especially when temptation is everywhere. So, be aware of your spending. Smart choices in a sea of temptation. Think about it. So let me ask you this question. When was the last time that you made a purchase and later wondered, why did I even buy that? What was going on in my mind? We've all been there. Today, I'm going to help you to avoid that regret and start making intentional, empowered financial decisions. You see, prosperity seekers know something is not working. They realize, hey, this is not working for me. What am I supposed to do? That's what a prosperity seeker does. The prosperity seeker goes looking. They want more. They want a future. They need a future, a financial future that's stable. Nobody has taught them. It's avoided at home, and it's not, school is not the place to be taught. So you are left in a sea of temptation. And I get this. I worked for that. I'm qualified for that. I worked with TD Canada Trust. So I know the ins and outs of financial stuff. And I am here to teach you today how to go through that sea of temptation and make smart choices along the way so your future can be amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. The future that you like. So, the first thing you have to do is make sure you say to yourself, I am going to make sure I listen and learn something to change my financial trajectory. So here I am. Today, I am going to help you avoid that regret and start making intentional, empowered financial decisions. Preparing before you spend. Wow, it doesn't take long, to prepare before you spend. It just takes some of your time. Success with money. Before you spend it, I want you to spend time before you spend money. So, success with money, before you spend it, starts before you spend it. And I want you to spend time before you spend it. That's my job. Take some time this evening to plan ahead. Merchants are always promoting specials. But let me remind you, just because it's on sale does not mean that it's meant for you. You have some already in the cupboard, in the pantry, in the bathroom cabinet, in the freezer, in the fridge, under the bed, in the closet. And just because it's on sale, it does not mean that you have to buy it. We have to learn that. We have to believe that. So here's a simple tip. Before you look at any ads or go online, write it down what you actually need. Keep that list with you. I am not talking about writing it down on your laptop or on a piece of paper. It's simple to make it real. The connection from your heart to the arm, to the pen, to the paper is all energy. It's when you write it with a pen or pencil on paper that it makes an impact on your psyche. And that's where you're going to ask this question. Is that going to take me closer or further away from my dream goals and desire? That's the question we all have to ask ourselves one time or the other. And sometimes we never remember to ask that question. We go ahead, question and ask, and we find ourselves for years paying down credit card bills and getting nowhere. So here's a simple tip for you. Before you look at any ads or go online shopping, make sure you are aware what you're doing. Impulse buying happens when we don't have a plan. And every dollar spent without purpose delays your financial goals in the future. It does. Tessa-Marie, but my plan was to go on vacation. I was saving. I have a vacation account. My plan was to pay off that credit card, Tessa-Marie. But then I saw this thing on the flyer. I went to the dollar store. I impulse shopped my way into debt. Really? How's that been working for you? Was that a plan or it was just impulse? Let me tell you something. Tonight, before you go scrolling, or rather than scrolling endlessly through deals, pause and ask yourself this question. What do I really need? Am I buying this out of necessity or out of emotion? Simple question. And I know when you're bending over that keyboard, you don't think of it, but write it down. Write what you're going to do down or what you desire. Write it down. And that's when it happens. So, online shopping is a double-edged sword. It is. You know, online shopping is not the best thing for us. It started throughout the pandemic, and some of us have never stopped. My neighbor in her late 40s informed me that everything we buy is online. So she said, sometimes we have duplicates of the same thing, forgetting that we purchased it before. Or there comes a reminder from the merchant telling me, hey, you should be up to get one now. You should be done with the one you bought 2 months ago, but I'm not done. And sometimes you're thinking, well, maybe I will, and you click. And she said, it just is killing us over here. And I go, wow. So it's fun. Online shopping, let's talk a little bit about it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's dangerous. Yes, you save time by gas and driving, gas and time and driving to the store. But here's the trap. You apparently lose focus. You do lose focus when you're online shopping. You know that, right? You are clicking add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, without feeling the weight of an actual cart. The cart online doesn't have to be heavy. When you are in a physical store, though, and your cart is full, your arms know it, your back know it. It's heavy, it's awkward. You naturally slow down. But online, that cart gets heavy. And before you know it, you spend hundreds of dollars without even realizing it. I have a solution for that. I teach in my financial prosperity pillar, create a 24-hour pause rule. You put all this thing in the cart. It was snowing, it was raining, it was windy, I was alone and I was bored. And you put all these things in the cart. Before you go and buy with one click, they tell you, I love that, I love it. They say, just buy with one click. And I'm thinking, really? You want to tell me it's not 2 clicks? They have put in cart and buy with one click, click, and it's gone. Try getting the number to phone them and tell them it was a mistake. Done. Don't do that. So have that rule. You fill the cart, walk away, pour yourself a glass of water, drink, and consider it. Tomorrow, if you're shopping online and it's not an absolute need, leave it in the cart for 24 more hours. If you still feel that you want to do it the day after, then consider it. Ask yourself the question I always ask myself. Is this purchase aligned with my financial goals? Will this bring me long-term value or just short-term satisfaction? Is this going to take me closer to my dream goals and desire? Will that money better be suited in my vacation account? For example, my next vacation is a river cruise. I'm telling you, this woman is saving dollar upon pennies and nickels and dimes for that river cruise. I want to do this. I want to fly and get there and get on one of those beautiful boats and enjoy it. And when I get there, my plan is to inhale everything. And that's what you have to do. If you can inhale it now, you will work towards making sure it happens now. You take action now. So let's get real. You need to know your financial limits and honor them. You need to know your financial limits and stick within it. Do not go over it. I teach the envelope system to some people. That's the only thing they can understand. When the envelope is empty, there is no money for grocery. When the envelope is empty, there is no money for that. So assign a financial plan using the envelope system for groceries and entertainment and clothing. And with vacation, do not trust yourself to keep cash on hand for vacation. Have your financial institution do this for you for free. They're good at it. They love to take money from Peter and put it over there. And that, my dear, is the only time your financial institution is working for you for free. I am telling you this because I come from TD Canada Trust, one of the big 5 banks in Canada, inside out. They will do an automatic transfer for you every week or every time you get paid from your pay account into your savings account. And you can go online on TD Canada Trust, and I think all the other big banks have it, and name it. TD says rename your account. What has a name stays with you. You know my name. I know your name. I don't call you hey or anybody. I call you Joan, Tom, right? You rename it. And when you open it on a cold day in Canada or a hot summer day, unbearable, and you want to go to the beach, and you look at the vacation account and you can take out and pay for a trip to somewhere warm, or pay or have money to go to the beach with your friends, you feel good. Trust me, I know. And I'm telling you, you follow me, you ask for my advice, you seek my guidance, and you too will enjoy that. Even online purchases should have an envelope. I'm only spending $20 this month on that, or 100, whatever it needs its envelope. Wealth is not built by what you spend. It is built by what you have kept or saved. Every dollar has a job. Don't let your money wander off without purpose. Like when you say to Tessa-Marie, hey girl, the raise was only $2 at the end after taxes were taken. Don't come to me and tell me it's only $2, because I'm going to tell you when it's $2 more than you had before the raise, isn't it? But Tessa-Marie, I can't do anything with $2. Yes, you can. You can build the foundation. You can build the wall. It takes one brick. It takes $1 and another dollar and another brick to build that wall, to put that house together, to have a financial stability. $1 at a time. $2 a week. That's $104 a year. And guess what? That vacation, the travel agent, Chicago or Chicago, whatever they are, or you know them, I don't know them. I go to the travel guys. He's here and I'm lazy. And you go to him and you say, and he says, you know what though? If you put another $100, you get better service, your hotel upgrades, and I know about that. I did that with my cousin several times, and every time we went away on one of those tours, we had a very lovely hotel with things that are so beautiful. Whereas some people on the tour did not take advantage of upgrading because maybe they didn't have the money or they chose not to, but we did, and it always is fabulous. So that $104, $99 more can slip you into a better room. Watch that. It's nice. Not so close to the elevator, further away with a private balcony and all of that. Yeah, save it. So, as I finish with this for you today, I am challenging you to spend some quiet time this evening preparing a simple spending plan for the week. Review what you need. Write down your financial limits and commit to honoring it. You can download anything you want, but make sure you know it's for you. So, the only thing I have to say to you in closing, be aware of your spending. Make sure that you have something in your mind that will tell you, be aware of your spending, smart choices in turbulent times, and reflect. Reflect on those. Weekly spending plan template. Make one, create one. A 24-hour pause rule. Insist on working with that. And have this affirmation: I am in control of my spending. Every dollar I spend moves me closer to my financial goal. And let me tell you, relax knowing that, hey, I can do this. Hey, I've done good enough. Hey, I'm on my way to financial success in the future. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. And I'll see you next time we have finances in turbulent time.